Hey there, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and we're looking at a 2007 Subaru Forester. This one here with a 5-speed manual and turbocharged EJ20 engine. This one was bought from auction here in Japan for export over to Canada. And we're going to check the condition of the car before we ship it over there. So this is a post-purchase inspection video. The vehicle is not currently for sale. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the condition of this. It has just 80,000 original kilometers. And of course, with the 5-speed manual, that's incredibly cool. There aren't too many crossover vehicles around the world that have the 5-speed manual. It's good that Subaru still does this for the Legacies and for the Forester. Well, not now, but during 2007 they did. So nice low mileage, generally pretty good condition. It has a few things here and there. Probably the worst of it is the pretty dirty interior. Let's give you a little sneak peek before we get into it, but there's a lot of like cigarette ash and just general dirtiness, and the interior is about a 5 out of 10 in terms of smell for cigarettes inside. So that's going to need to be cleaned out, but it's not too far gone. I don't think that you can, I think once cleaned up it's going to be fine. Okay, EJ20 engine in this case puts out 220 horsepower, but I believe that they were being conservative so as not to take sales away from the Legacy, which had 280 and basically the same engine. So I would suspect this is probably more around the 250 to 260 range. I think it is a little bit slower than the Legacy. That said, the vehicle is a little bit shorter than the Legacy and a little bit taller, so it's pretty similar, all things considered, and a little bit more ground clearance. And then this one's called the Cross Sports version. This gives you a little bit of different trim on the bumpers. Seats are different inside, interior colors, and those sorts of things. Cross Sports. Okay, so the coolant and the oil both check out. All the mechanical parts that I can see check out. Power steering is good. The AC works. The AC has a little bit of an issue where the dial might not be working properly, or the interior flaps might not be working properly. When I turned it on, I set it to the coldest, and it felt like AC and heater were both coming out of the vents. So I turned it from 20 degrees up to 25, and then back down to 20, and then it was okay. So I'm not sure if something's going on there, or that was just a one-time glitch, or what. So we'll lower the hood here. Rest the hood on my head. Okay, and that's an aluminum hood that you get on this one. Even the Forester gets that aluminum hood. It's pretty cool. Okay, and let's go over the auction inspection sheet now. So this one here, 2007 Forester Cross Sports 2.0 Turbo. No head gasket problems with the 2.0 Turbo. That's a 2.5 liter issue only. Auction rate 3.5, interior C, exterior C, 80,099 kilometers, 5-speed manual, aftermarket Navi, digital TV, drive recorder. Oh, there it is. Tool collection box, manual transmission car, and comes with the owner's manual. Spare key is missing, and the left door mirror is broken. You might have heard it, but this mirror just goes forever. So it's going to need to be replaced. I believe it uses the same mirrors as in North America, and so shouldn't have an issue with replacing that. Okay, it says headliner is loose. That's something I didn't actually notice, so let's have a quick peek at that. Oh yes, see it right here. Just this peanut-shaped thing. Not really a huge problem. It's the only thing that I can see. It can absolutely get worse than that, especially if it's a Euro car. They can get nasty. Okay, so rear spoilers peeling, various scratches and dents. It's A2 on the front bumper, A3 on the side skirt here, A2 on the door over here, AU3 over here. It's actually pretty big, I'll show you that. And A3 on the back bumper as well. That's actually pretty big. Okay, so let's take you for a tour around it. I think this one's here is going to Canada, and I think Foresters are a great vehicle to go to Canada. They're usable as a nice quick summer car, and then in the winter they're four-wheel drive and good ground clearance. You don't have to worry too much about the snow. And people love their Foresters. These are the kind of cars that people fall in love with and keep buying. Like other cars that fit into that category are the Corolla, the Camry, the Accord, the Forester, Legacy. You know, you buy one, and then when it wears out, after a long, long time, hopefully, you buy the newest version of it. Toyota Tacomas and Tundras are really like that too. Or any Toyota truck, really. 4Runners are like that. And yeah, so vehicles that fit into that category tends to not fall in value very much. And you can see this in resale prices for the Forester. They tend to be pretty good. Lucky we live in Japan, where same market conditions aren't at play, so you can generally get them for a fairly decent price. Have a look at the Cross Sports bumper. It's more aggressive than your typical bumper. Headlights have turned yellow, so you're going to need some new ones. Actually, to register in Canada, you need Canadian headlights, or at least ones for a left-hand drive country, because these will actually point in a slightly wrong direction. And so get some nice clean ones. That'll make it look a lot nicer. It says it has fade on the, is that right? Fade on the grille? No, it's a different car I'm thinking of. But an A2 on the front bumper. Let's see. I don't think I saw an A2 on the front bumper. Usually when I can't see it, it's on the underside, so there might be some scuffs there. But there is a little bit of degradation in the gasket on this side, and on the other side it's okay. Hood is good. Hood scoop is good. It does say paint peeling on the rear spoiler, and that's true. And then various scratches and dents. I found a little bit of paint fade on this block here on both sides. And then the windshield has just the beginnings of some cracking in the gasket there. This is on both top corners, this side and that side over there. Subarus tend to dent a little bit faster than other cars, but this one looks like it is A-okay. Looking good. Good. Okay. Not really seeing a lot of damage on this. I know that there is some over here, and here. So does that count as the A3? I don't know. It looks fine to me. But here's the AU2 right here. AU3 right here and here. It's pretty nasty. It's going to need to be repaired. A big scuff getting down below the primer level, some surface rust in it, and this section's been bent in. So it's going to need to be repaired. This part's dented here, and a lot of transferred paint from whatever it was. And so once that paint's cleared off, it won't look as bad, but absolutely needs to be fixed before it becomes a rust problem. And then the rest, looking good. And then headlight heaters, take a look. Has these little strips that heat up so that your, did I say headlights? Windshield wiper. Windshield wiper heaters. Okay, too much work for Derek. Yes, recently, oh my God, I've been destroyed. Everyone in the office has been. We're trying to get some new office staff, new Japanese office staff, like 2 of them right now. So hard to find qualified candidates because the unemployment rate in Japan is really low at the moment. Anyways, onto the interior. This is not socioeconomics of Japan. This is look at a Forester video. Okay, so I like the Forester's just a good shape. You can fit a lot of stuff into them. There's a lot of like headroom and shoulder room inside the car. This weirdly not a lot of leg room, but these seats, and I'll show you when we get in there, can actually go forward and backward. And I think it's a Cross Sports exclusive thing. Plenty of room in here. Has a tonneau cover that works fine. It doesn't have the dog nets in this one. That's the legacy thing. Has a cigarette lighter adapter here, and plenty of little compartments to put things. So one there, one here, one here. This one has the jack in it, and one here. This one has a tire air pump and a drank coffee. It's a wet wipes. Perfect. Okay. Into the back seats, and not the worst leg room, but not a ton. And currently this seat is in the almost full back position. And these seats are in the full back position this way. They actually have a little handle here. And let's see if I can move this seat. Yeah, it moves. I don't know why the engineers wanted to add this to the car where you can only move it 3 centimeters forward. It gives you a little bit of a, like, more tilted back. Maybe it's a little bit more comfortable. It's cool that it exists, but it seems like a lot of money for something that's not really that much of a benefit. So, not sure if I would ever use it. Fairly dirty in here. You can see the dirtiness on the carpet there. And there's some down here. And some on the console. Like, clean your car, man. It's not damage. You can clean that up. All you need is a towel and a vacuum and perhaps an extractor, which you can rent. Dirty in the door card here as well. All the power windows work properly. Folding mirror on this side works. On the other side, as I said, it just goes all the time. The seats. Cross Sports gets its own special seats. And they had us Cross Sports of the first generation as well. And they're my favorite seats aside from the STI seats. I like them a lot. Mind you, these ones are quite dirty, but I really like the color. I like how they're bolstered, but not too much bolster. And Subaru makes a really good, decent seat that lasts a good long time, and it looks nice and feels good. I really like those seats. You get power seats only for the driver, but they function properly. And then I'm not sure if this is a cigarette burn, but it doesn't feel like anything. And there's a few of them. They might just be drops of some soda or something like that. Okay, black floor mats, a little bit of wear in them, not too bad. Metal covers on the pedals, that looks nice. Steering wheel, a teeny bit of wear on it. It's really not too bad at all, just up here. And then, yeah, once you clean it, probably going to look a lot better. Has a, what's this? A tire pressure monitoring system from Bridgestone. Interesting. I think that was a dealer option. Okay, and a glue on here for, God, I don't know why. People in Japan who think they're cool always put air fresheners that look like this in the car. And this was up here, but because it wasn't stable, I didn't want it to fall off. And so I just put it down here. And people who think they're cool usually smoke as well and don't clean the car. Not cool, man. I'm here from the future to tell you, you can change your ways. Just stop smoking and stop making your car so bloody dirty. Nobody's going to want to drive around with you when you spill a coffee and not even clean it up. Oh, and heated seats for the driver. Excellent. And a little badge here that says Cross Sports on the seat. I like that as well. The monitor there is aftermarket, and then you get a place to put things. Your simple three dial HVAC. And no ashtray. It actually has the plugins for the TV here instead of an ashtray. This was about the time where Subaru was stopping their ashtrays and they're just giving you a cup holder style ashtray if you wanted one at an extra cost. Every Forester driver has sunglasses, which is good. And a cigarette holder / cup holder. Very common in Japan. I think these are gross. Take it out if I were you. There's one on the other side too. And I suspect they're for cigarettes because it's so much easier just to put your drinks there than it would be to put them there. I mean, the AC would cold your drink or cool your drink. So, yeah. Anyways, nothing to complain about. Overall, good car. Just needs to be cleaned and the headlights replaced. And the back corner having a body repair. Nonetheless, 15 years old, 5-speed manual, turbocharged engine, probably making around 250 horsepower. Good little car. Okay, that's all for this one. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.